Alright, so today we're going to go over making a watering system for our chickens. We have a rain barrel already outside. So I'm going to kind of go over making a way to, like if you want to go on a trip or something, um, you can make sure your animals have plenty of water. Things you'll need: a piece of tubing with your adapters, depending on how you're going to hook it up. Easiest thing is going to be an RV water hose. RV water hose is going to be your easiest way to get this taken care of because it's already got your adapters on it and it's it is drink water safe. Whereas a normal hose is not drink water safe. I like using these SharkBite adapters here. Simple push, pull, now it's locked on. Good to go. I'm going to have to use an adapter to screw onto my water spigot here. Because as you can see here, that goes onto there. Like this. So I'm going to have to put an adapter here and then just screws onto that. They didn't have that size hose. I think it was a 3/8 clear vinyl tubing. They didn't have it in the right size, so I had an adapter that I was using already on it. You'll need some kind of water spigot to connect to your barrel. The easiest thing to do is you can go on Amazon, you can go into a garden center, get you a rain barrel water spigot setup. It's so much easier. It's got rubber grommets and all that. You can tighten it down to your rain barrel and you're good to go. I actually just took a male end. This is not the one I'm using, that's already out there. I took one that had a male end on it and I just drilled a hole, screwed it in, and then put an adapter on the back of it to tighten it up with a little silicone. Once you get your adapters, I'm using I believe this is a polypropylene number 5 plastic, which is a food grade. Don't know if you can see this or not here. It's got a number 5 PP on it. I like it because it's made to be able to be heated and not leach stuff. So like a lot of your Tupperware and stuff, that's what it's rated. I also use a clear plastic because even if it had that, and it may not be a clear plastic, it may have dyes in it that could be toxic to your animals. Then you're going to need some kind of float. You can use a toilet valve if you want, but I just bought these little things here off of Amazon. Now this is why, right here's why I couldn't use a regular water hose. The adapter is smaller on here. So when you buy them, there's all kinds of different ones. Buy one that has the same size as your water spigot. I believe it's a 3/8 water spigot. As you can tell here, it's too big. So I had to use these, and then I had to convert because they didn't have it in the right size. But that's okay. So I'm going to take my drill, and I'm going to drill a hole right here and put my valve. And then when I come back, we'll kind of go over how it looks. Alright, so once we got that installed, we got our hole drilled, we got it installed. You'll notice I did it over that sticker. If you don't have a sticker on it, I'd recommend putting a piece of tape just to help keep this plastic from ripping, because it can do that. Now that we have it installed, we're good to go. All we're going to do is put some Teflon tape on the end here, and we are going to get her installed. And I'm fixing to take you outside and show you how this thing works. Alright, so it got dark on me because I ran into a couple problems. One, I had my valve upside down. So I checked it earlier, but of course I checked it backwards. Still did it backwards, but that's alright. So we got this hooked up. And we're going to cheat and go ahead and fill up our bucket here. Like you can see that I have my spigot quite a ways up the water barrel. It's because I want all that sediment and trash to sit down here. That way it doesn't go and clog up. Because there's one issue of it running to the past. Was it clogging up on this end, but not this particular float. I'll show that one later. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And we got water coming through. All right, let's see. That's going to take a minute to fill up. I'll come back to you when it's full and it shuts off. All right, well, we kind of cheated for the sake of the video here. We filled it up, but we're going to let it. And this right here allows us to adjust our water level. So if we want it to cut off here, we'll just adjust that until it comes up. So we need to do, let me get us moved around here. We need to get it adjusted. We're going to let this fill up. And it should cut off once it hits the right level. But we're going to watch this for a second. Talk about watching paint dry. But we want to make sure it cuts off and stays off. Let's see. We're going to cheat a little more here. Just kind of, we're watching that. The water's still coming out, dripping a little bit. So there we go. It is shut off. And that's about where we want it, just below that line. I'd probably clean it out once a week. But other than that, it's a quick and easy way to give your chickens a lot of water over that little bit of time. My next video, I'm hoping, or not next one, but one I'll be doing here soon, I hope, is going to be an auto feeder. Basically using a deer feeder, but we got to make some modifications. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you later.